This is the creator that I was talking about when we were playing that last level, Chronos. But it feels like the aesthetic is kind of similar. Also, Jelly Beans, I hope that like the postcard that I packed in wasn't too much. I kind of realized after I bought it, I was like, wait, hold on a second. Jilly does a lot of animal rescue, and this postcard features a bunch of rabbit heads mounted, and maybe it's too much? Hopefully it wasn't, though. Mine says I'm planning on making a level where you explore the remains of No More Jumps factory, like all run down and whatnot. That sounds really cool, actually. I like the idea of thematically returning to something that you've done. Cool says I had to hide what music I liked because they'd be relentless. It's no wonder it took so long to tell them that I'm trans. That's a pretty big mood, yeah? I won't lie and say that it was that bad in my neck of the woods, because it wasn't, but I can definitely feel like at least the edge of what that experience probably was like. Although, I... thinking of dad reactions to music, very good with it. You didn't guillotine a bunch of bunnies. Well, I mean, I didn't. And for all we know, those bunnies, that could be like a... You know, the mounting could have a hole in the back, and the bunny is just sticking its head through for a photo op. We could also look at it that way. For brief funny stories about parental reactions to music, the first summer I was in university, I went home that summer because the dorms were closed and I didn't have an apartment to stay at, so I had to go back home. And then my folks drove me back to university when classes were going to start back up, because like we didn't have money to do you know, plane tickets and shit like that, stuff like that. God, I'm terrible tonight. So anyways, I had a mixtape on in the car, and Anita Franco's The Whole Night was on that mixtape, which actually I got off of you, Jilly. And the song stops, and my dad just turned to look at me, and Deadface was like, "Is she a lesbian?" And I had no idea how I was supposed to answer that. Like, it's like, I don't think so, but you know, I don't want to talk to you about it either. He was very earnest about it. I don't know if he was earnestly judgmental or like, but it was like a very weird energy. So that's I don't generally play any of my music with my parents anymore after that. Oh dad. Oh dad, if only you had known. Wait, what am I? Oh, that's a grab. I got a grab on that. Might as well fully embrace it and remove the family-friendly tag and start swearing like a sailor. No. I mean, that would be fun, but I would feel really uncomfortable doing that with LittleBigPlanet. Like, I mean, part of the family-friendly thing is that, yep, we probably do attract more kids to this stream, but, the other part is it just feels weird swearing with LBP. I watched a playthrough, a Let's Play somebody had done on YouTube for Little Big Planet karting, and he was just dropping F-bombs left and right, and it was like, it just didn't fit. It just felt really off. My parents listening to my butt trumpet CD was a rough day. Oh my god. Oh my god. And they let you come back to university? Wait, butt trumpets would have been, that would have been senior year of high school, right? God, I'm surprised they didn't kill you. You never know who's lurking, and sometimes Des shows up with the kids. This is true. I think that was high school. You're lucky that you're still alive. I think Des is currently at breakfast, but not with headphones. But the point remains, the fact remains. This is such an awkward obstacle. I really kind of don't like it, to be honest. There we go. Easy peasy. If my parents saw my taste in music, I'd be killed on the spot. I mean, hopefully that's not, like, still in effect. Like, hopefully that your folks have accepted that you have good taste in music now. Because I would rather that you were not killed on the spot. That would make me sad. I would be sad. My parents can't tell with me. Well, we'll keep it a secret. Well, yeah, I mean, Kronos is right. We also don't want you to be killed later. Preferably just, like, no killing of Mind Planet. Is it the, like... Do you think that they would have issues with the extreme heavy metal hive? They just can't tell if it's going to be a death metal day or a day of jazz they can listen to. Blame LBP. Wait, what? Are we blaming LBP for your good taste in music? Hive has been here, yo. I don't know how you missed Hive. They've been here the whole time. Kronos. Kronos. Well, okay. Yeah, I mean, we could yell at Hive instead. I put a message before that one. What did I miss? Ah, mine says their music stylings are a cluster of genres from Hispanic to classical remixes to heavy metal. And that's why you blame... That makes a lot of sense, actually. The LBP OST is quite eclectic in its choices. We could sit in a circle and scream together. That sounds like entertaining on paper. I mean, like, look, if we could actually get together, why not just do karaoke? I mean, it seems like we'd get more out of that. Muerto Concerto, Waltz of the Flower, and Whoever Brings the Night, respectively.